Hello everybody, welcome to another week, another several days of me playing some Ark. Not sure what we're doing Friday. I don't think we're gonna do Ark Friday, but we'll figure it out when we get there. This is the roof of my building. Well, I haven't started working on this part yet, but I figure once we get the industrial forge, we'll start working on that. But, well, after I put the walls up here, and I think I did a decent job of getting the walls up to keep some of the dinos from spawning in here. I realized that this guy was in here, and he's a 145, or she is a 145 Triceratops. So, what we're going to do is we are going to tame that Triceratops. But first, I think we're going to get all of our animals. Here's our crafting area. Which will probably, I might end up moving all of this up to the next floor and maybe using this for storage. And probably to keep our, we'll probably use this to keep our artifacts once we get them. But I am planning on putting the industrial forge up here, which is why I haven't built the walls yet, because I'm not sure how much room we're going to need for that. I think we know, I just don't know how high I can make the ceilings. So anyway, what I was doing is we're going to go down here. And here's all of our, I moved some of this stuff from our old base. We're going to grab all these guys. Let's make sure they have nothing in them. And we're also going to probably go and get some metal later. Yeah, he's empty. Our Deinonychus are here as well. They are looking pretty good. We got some saddles on them. So, we only got one saddle. I don't have a saddle on this one yet. But we got a male and female. So we might see what we get out of these two. I don't know if it'll be better. This one's kind of trash, but we'll hold on to it. I don't think we're going to do any breeding just yet, because I want to kind of build an area for that first. Let's get all of our dinos locked up, because I don't want anything interfering with our... So this is going to be our next bat. I think these trikes actually gather more berries, and at some point I want to tame this Bronto. But that's going to probably take a while. So here's what we're going to do. Here's how we're going to tame this Triceratops. We are going to shoot from the roof of our building. I am going to put my bird on passive for now. Got to remember to change that. Oh, I don't know. Can we hit that from here? Secondly, do we have... Why did I do that? Okay, we got the arrows. Do we have a crossbow? I don't have a crossbow on us. Let's go grab our crossbow. We have to make a trike saddle too. Actually, let's go see. Do we have a trike saddle? We got a Rex saddle. Ooh, that'll come in handy later. I don't know if we're going to be using Rexes. Dinotherium saddle. I'm going to grab that crossbow. Because I'm feeling we might have to finish off... compound bow might be a little bit better. Nah, it does more damage. I don't want to hurt that thing. I am not seeing any trike saddles. I might have some at the other base. I might have to go check. I haven't torn that one down yet. Alright, let's get started. Got 17 trank darts. Maybe it might not take that much. Once he gets down here, it's going to be a little bit more difficult to attack him. Good news is he's just outside our base. Like, it's within our walls. It's running. Has nowhere to go. Where are you going? Oh my god. Alright, we found a vulnerability in our base. Alright, we gotta go. We gotta fix this. Okay, I do have some kibble. Yeah, we're gonna have to seal this off. $38 minutes. I thought before I build my walls, I think this may have had a... You didn't take that much damage either. That's good. Just gonna have some good levels. Athletic too. That's a good trait to have. Anyway, thanks to everybody that's watching today on YouTube, Rumble, and Twitch. For all those people that are new to the channel, I stream 5 days a week, 2 hours on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday at 8 p.m. and then 4 hours on the weekends at 8 a.m. till noon. And that's Central Standard Time, by the way. It's a pretty good male. I don't know if we're going to be breeding. I think we're just going to use this for gathering. That's probably going to be the Bronto I tame. And we might get a male if we can find one, a good one. 7 exceptional kibble. This one might be a little challenging. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do similar trap. But I think it might be easier to trap these guys because you can just put, like, I probably put gateways around them. All right, we're getting 72 levels. So we're looking at 217. Give me a second here. Got a nice lake over here. Problem is when we're shooting at the Bronto, we gotta kind of keep our distance. I want to look at that athletic trait. This creature has high lung capacity, allows it to quickly regenerate health and stamina. Okay, that's all right. I like that one. That's a nice... All right, we're going to head over here. I'm going to go put these berries away. We have a trough, which I put inside the building. Oh, geez. We are out of room in there. Huh. Might have to just drop these. I'm just going to drop all these berries. Whoa, 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 whoa. I dropped something I shouldn't have dropped. Slow down there, Bugsy. Going a little too quick. By the way, I did cheat a little bit, and I apologize, but to build the wall just took, I wanted to take as little time as possible. So I kind of used the Gaia's admin commands. I'll only use that when absolutely necessary. Oh, we're almost there. One more bite. It's got pretty good food. I don't think we're going to have to feed it as much. We got to make a saddle for this guy. I think trike saddles are made in here. Ah, it's not that expensive. I think we might even have enough stuff right now. He's going to be effective, but I really think that's going to be our main gatherer if we can get this one. So we're going to work today once we get this one done. We're going to go look for a thylacoleo. We're halfway to our first Dragon Horde chest on this map. I did do a perimeter. I flew around the perimeter of the map. So we pretty much got the entire map unlocked. Oh, I hit the wrong button. So yeah, we got a good chunk of the map unlocked now. There's a couple places we haven't been yet. I know of a cave that we can't do just yet because we got to get the stuff. Was it up? Good job. What we're gonna call her? Let's call her Mabel. Oops, the wrong button. So I was here when you... We're going to call you Mabel. All right, let's put her... Gotta fix that. We'll see if we have any walls. I think we could put a wall down. Nope, no walls. Shit. All right. What else we were gonna do today? Oh yeah. Let's make a saddle. Oops. You would. Okay, let's go. I'm gonna go to our other base and see if we... Like, I shouldn't have made that trike saddle. Should have waited. Also, there's a couple places I want to check out. Because apparently one of the caves that we need to do, it actually has 3 of the artifacts. I also got to find, we need to get a decent, we need to get a meteor to gather meat and stuff for, and also probably heading towards the Stegosaurus 105. Let's see what that 50 130, another 130 female. There's 2 130 females I've seen already. I wouldn't mind getting a breeding pair for the Bronto too, because I might be able to tame a Rhinoganatha would be nice. We got walls here. I'm gonna take those. Megalosaurus saddle. Saber-tooth saddle. Baryonyx, that's going to come in handy. I really think we need to tame a Baryonyx. We do have Thylacoleo too. One of those 2 is going to be one of our... If we could get either one or both, I'd like to use them as cave... as our cave dinos. But I'd like to get a couple of them. And also, we got to find out where we can get black pearl from in here. I did see a Baryonyx swimming just in the middle of this lake here somewhere. Let's go see if we could get this ringed supply drop here. I like where we set up our base, by the way. It's really good. I was going to build, like... Ooh. There's some good stuff in here. Unfortunately, it might not be what we're looking for. Parasaur saddles. Arno. Yeah, I'll take it. Not sure where to look for the Thylas. If anybody knows out there, let me know. really... Oh, I didn't want to do that. I thought about it. It might not be a bad idea to tame a bunch of aloes too. We get a pack of aloes. That'd be a good... There's a Rex level 10. There's a ringed red drop. I don't know if I'll get to it on time. There's a Deinonychus. There's a Deinonychus nest right there. What level are these Deinonychus? That's a Alpha Rex. That's probably not good. What level are these guys? Level 115 and a 135. Okay, let's take a look and see what's in the saddle. Well, we missed our opportunity, but there was an Alpha Rex there. It probably wouldn't have worked out anyway. There's a lot of aloes on this map. $105. Lamantria. Another thing that came up while I was flying around, I found the... Oh, sorry. I found where the wyverns are, and it doesn't look like it's going to be very easy to beat the wyvern cave. Oh, there's some ruins over here. Checking, just give it a kind of a check on our. There's a bridge over here I want to go check out. I think I've been here, but I can't remember. There's a Deinonychus nest right here. I'm not seeing Deinonychus. So it's a level 75. Another level 75. See, luring these guys off the cliff. Like, Deinonychus is dead. Maybe there might be an egg. It's a purple drop over here. are ruins of a castle over here. Croptodon. Looks like this is a relatively safe area. Got some antidotes. Like Donicus over there. Want to be careful. Ooh, cactus broth. That's going to come in handy. Oh, we got a mega raptor. Ooh, 110 mega raptor. With the volume of creatures that are in this area, trying to get that mega raptor is not going to be easy. And we got a chalk elemental right there. Never had to face one of those yet. Sorry if I'm just seem to be flying randomly. I'm just kind of looking around to see what we got. Because we do need to tame some stuff to kind of get ready. Like, I don't know how fast we're going to be able to... Oh, look at that. It's a 45 mega raptor. I've heard that those might change the meta as far as boss fights go. Look at all those mega raptors. Oh my god. It's like an infestation. Is there any... Trying to see if there's any nests. Another thing we're going to have to be careful, or not be careful. Another thing we're going to need to be mindful of is when we're going to have to really breed some good dinos for the boss fight, because that main boss is not going to be an easy boss to beat. There's a lot of things you got to do in that boss fight, and it's not easy to do solo. I'm not looking forward to it, and I want to try to do all three. I'm going to try to do all the boss fights. We're going to do the gamma, the beta, and the alpha. Now, one thing I'll say is me and my brother are probably looking at doing the boss fight. We might be doing the gamma boss fight soon. Because I think we don't need as many dinos as you think, because we got pretty much all of our imprinted dinos are like super overpowered, so we're not going to have any problems doing the boss fight. So we're going to do the first one. And then the other plan is is in once we've beaten that, we're gonna stay on Astros for a little bit, and then once the boss is defeated, or once Lost Colony gets released, we're gonna move into a Lost Colony on the server. And with Lost Colony, we're going to start from level 1. We're going to start new characters. So I'm going to save my character, but I'm going to start a new character on the server. And also, we're not going to be using a Notrado server starting in December. My brother's going to... He might even start he's thinking about starting a cluster, but I don't know if he can run it on. I don't think he can run that many, Now you'd think we'd find Thylacoleos in here. I've yet to see one though, so. Dire bear. I'd like to use a Thylacoleo for the boss fight, but, or for the, not the boss fight, for the caves. I'm not even sure what the caves are. I know one that I've seen, I watched a video about. By the way, I almost didn't start the stream on time today because there was a patch that I didn't know about, and it was loading just before I started the stream. So I was like, come on, finish before I start. Okay, that one's just coming down. I might be able to hit that one. Base is over that way. Oh, it's a nice dire bear. See, that's the thing. Look how low their health is compared to their torpor, and it's so hard to knock those guys out. You can't use arrows on those guys, and you can't use a high-end weapon. Like, you can't use one that does a lot of damage. We're gonna grab this red drop. We are gonna keep an eye out for Thylas if we can find any. By the way, I'm doing really well with my sleep lately, so I've been having issues with getting deep sleep, which is good for your mental health. And I've actually been doing really well with that. The last 3 days I've had perfect sleep, so I just cut back on my, which is why I'm drinking this is 7-Up zero sugar from my soda stream. I'll occasionally drink, like probably during weekday streams. Oh, another thing I wanted to bring up that I'm probably going to be doing in a little while. Around Christmas time, we're going to be doing weekday streams. So if you don't see me at night, you'll probably see me during the day. And I might do daily streams, and they're going to be as long, or if not longer, than my current week morning streams. But they'll be during the day. They'll be like 3 o'clock in the afternoon or something like that. You know what? Megatherium for that one spider cave would probably really good. And also a Megatherium against the... I wanted to find that broodmother fight. Getting nighttime, it's going to be hard to see stuff. Lots planned for the next few months. Once we beat Valguero, we might jump onto one of the other maps. I'm actually thinking, you know what I should do? I should try to maybe do Extinction. Taking a big chance here because I don't know if they go on the trees here. They might not even be spawning in here. Yankee. The only other thing I could think of is maybe by the green obelisk. I gotta be honest with you, Astros has been fun. Me and my brother have been having a good time playing on there. But we are reaching a point where we really do need to start looking at moving on soon. 125 Rex. If we were going to find a Thylacoleo, it would have been in this area. It's a decent Megapithecus. Trying to tame stuff in here. Like I said, I'd probably I might build the cage near our base and carry. If I do find a Thylacoleo, I'd probably carry it back closer to our base. Because there's less dangerous stuff over there. there's a lot to explore in this game too. So another thing we got to do is tame a water creature as well. And again, these dire bears would be nice. Oh, we've got a 85 Mega Raptor. You have to be careful, they can jump. Oh, we got a Alpha Carno. Wonder what they patterned this map from. Sabertooth. Oh, we got Perlovia. Ay, ay, ay. All right. The one thing with the baryonyx too, if we do need to do water caves, baryonyx, a decent leveled baryonyx. We could get a couple of them and breed a good one. Okay, we're way off from where I wanted to be. I wanted to be over there. But we're going to go take a look. I want to see if I can find that cave where the spider... we can't do it. I don't think we'll be able to do it. And I think... not far from where that cave is where the brood mother... which apparently you could farm for some good loot. Now, another thing too is we can't do that cave without gas masks. There's the aberration area. I am so glad that I was able to put cave flying in, because not being able to fly into that cave really sucked. Ugh. Might have to tame a megalodon at some point. Use that as our entry into water. By the way, I made the announcement last week, and I want to kind of give you guys a heads up that at the end of this month, 145 male Rex. Oh, it's in such a bad neighborhood, though. I'll have to keep an eye out for that again. Another thing I'm kind of curious to see some of these streamers that test different animals against the boss on Valguero. I'm kind of curious to see how what they end up finding. There's a swamp area. What is that down there that's dead? A dead Rex. $60 Dinosuchus. Yo, honest to God, any one of those would be really good. So we got dead Rexes in here. Oh, that's a Paraceratherium. Level 90. Another level 90. Doesn't seem to be too many high level kind of Suchus. Oh, 115. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. There's one over there. 75. Oh, got a Baryonyx. 130. Ooh, that's good. Another Baryonyx right in front of us. I can't get him, look at him because to the level 10, so it's not really that great. $105, $115. They're both male. $55 female. With so many dangerous creatures around, those aren't going to be the easiest things to tame. We also got to get a ghillie suit. Ranaganatha. I might be able to kill that one. Only 2,000 health. It might take a few minutes, but we could probably kill it. We could use a Ranaganatha pheromone. Hey, Peaches. Trying to find a decent dino right now to do the cave. To do the caves. Haven't had a lot of success so far. The night is going well. We already blew an hour by without even doing a whole lot. I'm not seeing a Thylacoleo. I don't even know if they spawn on this map. If they do, they're very rare. Yeah, I'm fortunate because I don't need a lot of cementing paste right now. Yo, if we could get some decent Dinotherium, I'm wondering if those might be good though using the boss fight. Because if you have a male and female in there, they could buff each other. One gives better attacks and the other one buffs your health. 150 aloe. That's nice. We're just going to go up here real quick and then we'll probably head back and maybe use our trike and gather some berries. So for the Mega Raptor, so you gotta hit the Mega Raptor with a torch till it gets knocked out, and then you could feed it kibble. I wanted to take a look because I did see a decent leveled one. I do want to tame a couple of want to get a couple of ooh, is this a cave over here? Are you running away? 1,000,000 to 1. 1,000,000 to 1. Not sure what the patch was about today, but there was a patch that came through. And it took a few minutes, and like I said, it almost... I would have had to delay if I started the game up later than if I was started it just before the stream started, I may have ended up having to wait until everything was, oh, we got a shock column. Extraordinary kibble. Never did before. 1,000,000 to 1. Level 60. Wouldn't mind getting another Dionicus egg. Oh God, jeez. $30,000 health. Like I said, maybe taming a bunch of these guys would be pretty good. There's so many of them on the map. Probably wouldn't be too hard. Give me a second here. 1,000,000 to 1. 1,000,000 to 1. 1,000,000 to 1. Ooh, what happened there? There's a little bit of a hiccup just now with the frames. Actually running pretty good on the... Give me a second here. I just gotta check something. Running pretty good with the frames lately. Haven't dropped a lot of frames. See how many aloes there are in this map? We could probably get like a pack of like 4 or 5 of them. Split evenly with like a male, female. By the way, I think this is the entrance to the underwater... Oh, there's a Mega Raptor. So it takes exceptional kibble, so we're gonna have to... Okay, we're gonna head back to base. I gotta land. Gonna land up here. So I think this is the, right here is where the underwater, like the ocean biome that's underwater is. So we got 2 with loot 10 supply crates. So we got tame 3 creatures. Harvest 10,000 resources. Well, we might be doing that right away because I gotta go get some metal. Oh, actually, before we get the metal... I need to get... I need to make some more forges, so maybe we'll do that first. So we'll head back to base. We'll make some forges. And tomorrow, if we see a decent level like baryonyx, it looks like that might be the way we're gonna have to go because I'm not seeing any. In the dawn. Not seeing any. Yeah, I've never tamed a woolly rhino. We'll have to look into that. I have yet to see one. We got saber-tooth. Haven't seen one thylacoleo yet. I'm pretty sure I saw yeah, our base is over. Our first base is over here. Our base should be just around that ridge over there. Ugh. Haven't seen a decent leveled male Bronto yet. Ugh. Let's go grab the screen drop. All good stuff. Just thinking we breed a couple of high level Brontos and get their health with good health stats. And what we do is, oh, there's a Rex here. Little Rex. Okay, that's the highest level one we've seen so far is this 105. Now there was a 100 plus something chased that guy and he went flying off the cliff there. So I jumped in the water here and I saw it was somewhere in the middle here somewhere. A baryonyx. I don't know how we're going to tame it because we'd have to draw it into the... There's a megalodon. We'll go grab that purple drop and then we'll head to base. Our base is right there. See that 130 female. Starting to get heavy. I might have been mistaken. I thought I saw baryonyx in here. Okay. Let's put Mabel out. I'm going to put all these guys out, actually. Bring them a little closer to the trough. Of course, I bring out the one that doesn't have a saddle. All right, Mabel, you now have a saddle. We got tons of narcotics now. Oh, we're already running out of space. All right. We need to craft some forges. Some hide. By the way, we made this one mainly for making the awesome teleporters once we have the ability to do that. Do we have any wood in here? Okay, we can make 2 more. That might be enough. We'll see. Gonna have to make some more storage. Trying to find all the perishable stuff. Didn't we have antidote on us? No, I guess not. It must have been... There's a parasaur saddle. Well, that's a parasaur. Yep, definitely need to make some more storage. That's going to be coming in handy. I forgot to put Angelus out. All right. Let's put these forges down. Need flint. All right, let's go get some metal. By the way, that's going to be the entrance to our greenhouse once we get it built. I'm trying to think of where. I guess basically over this way would be the best place to get metal. Is that the baryonyx there? Oh, Pelagornis. Okay, we did see one decent baryonyx earlier, but I don't know how we're going to trap it. We need to get something for the bosses, or for, not the bosses, for the, to do the caves once we find them. Actually, oh shit. Man, we just wasted a swing on... I want to make sure that's right. All right, good. We just wasted a swing on that. Ooh, look at all that metal. All right. Let back down. Nope. Probably shouldn't have went this way. So tomorrow we have all the stuff we need. We just need to get some more bullets made. So I'm thinking once we get more metal, we're going to try to tame. I'm thinking maybe, I think we really should look at maybe taming the owls. Because there's so many on the map, and it's pretty easy to find a good, decent leveled one. That kind of sucked. There was only one metal rock here. I don't need you causing any more trouble for me. Is that it for metal? I guess so. And what we got so far? 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 20, 18, 21, 24, 27, 3,000. Oh yeah, we got this. That should be enough for a bit. That should keep us for a bit. That'll give us about 1,500. Trying to think of where that Have to keep an eye out for a shark too. Probably. We're gonna need something for the big water stuff. Let's take 1100. Oh shit. They want to take all that. Okay, I'm gonna transfer the metal we do have into the smithy. Oh, and I think the excess metal will go in the kibble machine. I don't know why it does this. Okay, we don't have any more metal. Okay. This should be good for a bit. I'm gonna have to. You know what? Let's go. I'm gonna go do a quick scout. Actually, no, before we do that, let's pull. Okay, we're gonna go scout. I'm gonna go see if we can find a little bit more metal to put in the vending machine. Because when we tame this guy here, we're gonna need 7 exceptional kibble, and I don't think we have enough. Don't know if there's any metal over this way. So, the Mega Raptors, they have a totem. $85 is not a bad level. I wouldn't mind getting a couple of them. We have an ascended torch, so once we're confident enough and we figure we can handle it, we're gonna try. Problem is I might start with a smaller level one just to practice. That way we don't die right away, because I know I'm gonna miss several times. Trying to find metal rocks. You know what? I think I know what I'm going to do. I'm just going to head back. I have an ascended pike or a ascended pick. We could probably use that to gather some river rocks. They usually drop a little bit of metal. We only got about 20 minutes. I don't want to go too much over today because I am a little tired and I gotta hit the sack. Gotta go and watch my Ultra 7 before I go to bed tonight. Ultra 7 is a Japanese superhero from 1967. So I love tokusatsu, which is Japanese special effects movies and TV shows. Giant superhero that fights monsters. So they had the funeral for my favorite member of KISS today. Ace Frehley passed away last Thursday. I gotta be honest with you, one of the reasons I didn't stream on Friday was because I was still pretty bent out of shape over that. You could kind of see, if you look on that side of the screen, you'll see a picture of Ace with his smoking guitar. I used to have that poster when I was a kid. He's the first original member of KISS to pass away. 74 years old. And he was working on new material. Like, he had a new album that was supposed to come out. Really sad. We need to make a chemistry bench. We must be getting close. This isn't going to be happening for a while. Although, you know what? It's not that expensive. We could probably make it. I think it's a little bit better than the chemistry bench. Oh, you need element, though. Yeah, chemistry bench is going to be our next. Might have to go hit. The electric. We need electronics. More spark powder. Well, that won't be a problem. We got tons of. Let's see. I think we even have some left over here. Oh my god, look at all the... Let's get rid of that. Oh, you know what we could do to finish the stream off? I'm gonna drop... I'm gonna put the gunpowder in here. Oh wait, no. We need to make more narcotics. Which is one of the reasons why we teamed this dude. Or dudette. Great, Mabel. Get us some narco berries. right here is where our greenhouse is going to be once we get it going. I'm probably going to make this into a hallway into the greenhouse. And then we're going to have a section where we're going to have all the babies being bred. All right. We've hit the limit. Oh, yeah. Look at that. All right. Should make a second one just for... Couldn't bring them all. So much spark powder. So it's just polymer and... Oh, I know where we can get polymer. Less than 10 minutes. Maybe we'll go grab that. We're gonna go grab this drop over here. I think they overdid it with the dinos on this map. There's just way too much. Kind of glad that I only had a few in my base. 115 female. Oh god, there's owls right next to the drop. Bullets. I don't have gun for that kind of bullet, but we'll see. Might be able to make one. All right. What we really need is to make... Actually, I wonder if we should make a chainsaw instead. Now, we need to make that chemistry bench. Because we're really going to need that. So usually there's these whales, or not whales, they're there's these bodies that are usually on the right on the beach here. So we're going to try to tame that 130 Bronto. So tomorrow, I think what we're going to do is I'm going to try to find out how many tranks it's going to take that Bronto down. Then we have to get enough kibble to tame it. I need to make a trap for it. Trying to find those bodies that are on the... It's usually... The ones that are here usually drop organic polymer. They also have dead turtles that drop keratin. So what I want to do is I'm going to take a trap. I'm going to make a bunch of gates and put it around the Bronto so it can't move. And then we're going to stand back and shoot at its head and try to knock it out. I swear to God, I saw some bodies here, but now I'm not seeing them. There we go. There's two of them here. Don't know what we'll get out of it. You also get spoiled meat out of these guys. Oh, look at all that. Let's see if we can find one more and then we'll head back. The only problem is the organic polymer doesn't usually last all that long. This guy's tough. Okay, we'll start heading back. It's 10 o'clock. As soon as we get back, we'll wrap up the stream. It's a big ass fish. gotta do some research to find out where the caves are too, so. I'm gonna put this organic polymer in the fridge so that it doesn't spoil. So first thing we'll do tomorrow is we'll work on building the... We're going to build I think we could probably make about 8 gates. Sorry. We're going to make 8 dino gates. And we're going to put them around... We're going to put them around the Bronto and walk it in. And then we're going to peg it with freaking darts until he passes out. So. I'm not going to rule out getting more narco berries too to get some more narcotics. Because I think, not sure how fast their torpor goes down. But we're going to have to keep an eye on that. But we also, tomorrow, we need to get some caving dinos. So I'm thinking might have to get some kind of a trap for a baryonyx. I have seen gigas on here and karchas. I don't know why I can't do the karcha thing. I tried it. I seen people do it. It looks so easy when they do it, and I just can't. I don't know why I'm so horrible at catching those things. There's a 100 male. That might be another candidate to make a baby with. Quick hitting means he could gather stuff faster. We'll probably be able to take him onto the other parts of the thing to kind of gather. I'm probably going to put another large gate on this side. All right, I'm going to go put this organic polymer away into the fridge. Where all that's... Oh, the spoiled meats from the... Let's make some more darts. Should be enough to take down the... I'm going to do a quick assessment to see what we have. Do we have any dino gates? No, we don't. Okay, so looks like we're going to have to make... We got plenty of stone. We might have to get some... Might have to get some wood. Didn't want to come back down. I'm just going to put all the spark powder in here. Let's pull it from here when we need it. Drop all this in here. I don't want to put the gasoline in there, and the ammonite bile we'll put in the fridge. We got enough pearls to probably make what we need for... Steam forge. That can refine resources at incredible speeds. Oh my god. I gotta check and see if we have that on Astraeus. We might, if we made one of these. Because we have access to a lot of element right now. So we just need the electronics. Well, you know what? While we're here, let's make whatever we can. All right. That's crafting. I'm gonna cut it here. We'll be back tomorrow, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time, with more Ark from Valguero. We're gonna tame ourselves a Brontosaurus. So come and see that. That's gonna be awesome. We also gotta make a saddle, so hopefully we have enough shit to make the saddle with. Anyway, I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a good one. And I'll see you in a bit.